Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at Free League Vaesen Nordic Horror Role-Playing Starter Set. And this is just an unboxing. We're going to do a review of this in the future here, but you can pause this video at any time if you want to read any stuff. But in the dark forests and forlorn mountains, by the black lakes and hidden groves, at your doorstep, in the shadows, something stirs. Strange beings, twisted creatures lurk at the edge of your vision, watching, waiting, unseen by most, but not by you. You see them for what they really are, Vaesen. Welcome to the mythic North, Northern Europe of the 19th century, but not as we know it today, a land where the myths are real. Vaesen Nordic horror role-playing based on the acclaimed art book from John. I'm not going to try his last name here, but presents a dark gothic setting steeped in Nordic folklore and the dark myths of old. The starter set is designed to be the perfect starting point for role-playing in the mythic North, where your characters are members of the secret society whose members have the sight to see Vaesen. This box set contains everything you need for your game night. Let's go ahead and open this up and check out what comes in this. Now, I always love Free League Publishing starter sets. They always do a phenomenal job of it. This is not these junky starter sets that you get from Walmart or Target for like D&D. These are like very well thought out and really well done starter sets. So you get a lot of cool stuff with it. So in Vaesen, it's going to be a dice pooling RPG. If you're familiar with that, basically what that means is you're looking for successes in a pool of dice. So if I roll 4 dice, here I'm looking to get a success, and that's going to be a 6, and I have a special symbol on it for those. So the more dice that you roll, the more chances that you have of getting successes. And they do have a push your luck element to the game too. So if you don't get your successes you needed, or you need multiple successes, you can push your luck a little bit. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to get a Bane there, basically. And this is their product guide on there. Free Leagues has a lot of really cool RPGs. I really appreciate it and like the Alien RPG. I thought it was really good. They have Blade Runner. They have the One Ring, which is an amazing RPG. And the Lord of the Rings version is the 5th ed version of the One Ring, which is just, this one is significantly superior to this one. The same content, but different mechanisms. This mechanism is built specifically to work with the One Ring. And D&D is fine since people know it. You at least still get to play it, but it doesn't give that as much thematic feel or immersion in the game than the One Ring did. Corellis, which is their space one. We're going to be doing a review of that one coming up. Bane Blade. We have Vaesen, which is we're looking at right now. Saborum. You have Invincible coming up. Outgunned, which is a basically you get to play as an action movie, and there's a lot of expansions for that. Electric State, Tales from the Loop. They also did this is the board game, and they had an RPG. You have Twilight 2000. You have The Walking Dead, Forbidden Lands, Mutant Year Zero, and Morkbork. Morkbork is a lot of fun. You never survive in Morkbork, or you don't normally. But it's a really fun game. So we got initiative cards in here. Initiative's a big part of the game here, so it's nice to have these initiative cards for Vaesen. You don't do, well, you could, but you don't necessarily do a ton of combat in Vaesen. Vaesen's more about the mystery and solving it, but you can have to occasionally have to, get into a fight. So this is more about the Vaesen role-playing game here, and this is the core rules for it. This will definitely be enough to get you started, and I really like the finish they have on these cards here, or on the paper here. Sorry, not cards. This will definitely get you into the game here. There's definitely a pretty thick core rule book here that gets you into all the details, but this will definitely get you started and get you into running some of these mysteries or playing in some of these mysteries. But yeah, so that's a core rule book. Then you actually, with all of them here, you have your own little session that you can run here, and it goes through it. So the GM can read this, and this is the session you can play for your first one. And this is here is going to be, I believe, the second printing of the starter set. So if you have the starter set and this looks a little different to you, that's going to be why, because this is the second printing of the starter set, or second edition. They've had many print runs, but this is the Codex here. So the Codex Occult here. And this is going to go over like the different Vaesen that can be. This is actually really, really cool. I really love how they did this in here. The starter set, just getting the starter set, if you even like Vaesen and you're playing Vaesen, I get the starter set just for this book. This book is pretty darn amazing here, and I really love, like, just to read this book is really cool. Tells you a lot about the different myths. This is just super awesome. I really, like, I just can't get over how really cool this book is. And there's not a lot of games out there that that go off of Nordic mythology, which I really love. I think Nordic mythology is very rich and really cool mythology. So I was really into that game just in general because that existed. And yeah, this book is so cool. Yeah, just like I said, just to read and learn about all these different monsters is really cool. The art on the game here is just amazing. Free League does an amazing job with art on their games that I really appreciate. All right, so let's look at a couple more things that you're going to get with this. And we'll put some of this back in here. Overall, just I can't state how really great this their starter sets are. All right, so we get an amazing map here of the Mythic North. Really thick, nice paper for this map too. Highly detailed. This map is really, really cool, and they're always double-sided. So this is going to show you a city that you can play through too. And we get two maps, not just one, we get two maps. This one's going to go through the building here, which is going to be in the first section that you have on here. And really nice, like how they made the paper look aged and everything. And then you get, here's some letters that you're going to hand out. I don't want you reading those, but some letters that you hand out because I don't want to ruin the game. And then these are the cards, like the cheat sheets for the players, which I think is amazing. Also, another really great reason to get the starter set is you get these really cool cards that you can use with the games and hand out to the players. So that's really, really cool. And then you get your pre-gen sheets for the game, and it has a little bit on each player in the back. And this game here is, like I said, a dice pooling game here. You're going to take your skill and attribute, and you add those together depending on what you're trying to do. And that's going to be the pool of dice that you get to roll. And you can pause this video anytime or roll back here so you can read these characters if you want. But really straightforward RPG sessions here for this game in the way of like getting a new player in. So appreciate that. But there's a lot of different depth for it. A lot of different things you can purchase and upgrade your characters with. A lot of different things that you can run into, or monsters you can run into, and really overall really great. So that's what comes in the Vaesen starter deck here, or starter set here. And like I said, we're going to be doing a review of this in the future here, so look out for that. But that was the unboxing. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Helps us get more content out to you and all that fun stuff. But either way, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.